Testing.
Testing.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to ESO Sephiroth TX. This weekend schedule's gotten a little mixed up. I have shit I have to do tomorrow. So, I'm going to play 3 hours tonight and you won't see me tomorrow. This is going to be our second of 3 end of summer streams. This is our last prolific series of streaming that we'll be doing for the end of summer. Remember, starting Monday, I'll be maybe 2 streams a week. I'll have much more things, important things, much more imperative things I have to deal with. My job, my son's school. I stream for fun. I stream to share my games with my friends and family and with all of you people that want to watch. I get a whole bunch of VODers. I appreciate y'all coming up to watch me. If y'all ever want to watch stuff, if I'm very sparingly playing and y'all want to go watch my old stuff, go check out my YouTube, Sephiroth TX. It's got all my Fortnite skin series. It's got the 30 days of this game that we've got going on it. It's got some really good horror games that I absolutely love to play through, including Resident Evil and Vestige. Not Vestige. Oh my god. Visage. But yeah. Now we do have some missions here. One of them is the Tharn Speaks. Where are we supposed to go for the Tharn Speaks? All the freak the way over here. Okay, so we're still in Dishan, right? Dishan. And if you remember, we've been in here fighting this kind of militarist terrorist group that started over here with a zombie disease and has slowly gone to the right. And is to the right. Oh my god. I know my way. To the east. And is trying to seemingly overthrow this territory, though the in-game for Vox seems personal, who's their leader, but it's not entirely clear to me what she expects to gain other than upheaval. Apparently upheaval. We do know that, she does have a hammer of an old demigod, apparently, which is like a super weapon as far as weapons go. And she destroyed an entire town. I think it was this town right here. She destroyed the entire center of the town, killed a whole bunch of people, and we had to go rescue them. We are now on to 3 different missions right now. We need to take the amulet from a dead body we found to the mother of the dead body that we found over in the snake area. Down here? Down here. He was killed by snakes. Giant snakes. So he gets for messing with giant snakes. Then we need to visit here. Find the vestige of Saint Beloth. Vestiges all of a sudden. And lastly, for the main storyline, we have to go find the old grumpy awesome man. How are y'all doing? I hope you had a good summer. I know COVID sucks and it's kind of kept the more responsible people indoors. Oh lord. Yeah. What is... Oh well, I was going to say what is it about, but it disappeared. Go south here. We have a eye here we haven't seen before. We should go check that out because I might have a mission to it. We'll go check that out first. I can tell you my store is starting to enforce masks among employees. Customers care for us, please wear masks. The masks stop us from sending it to you, but it doesn't stop you from sending it to us. I am all nerves about my son going back to school, especially with Abbott fighting us on allowing mask mandates in school. God, I hate that guy. He is the worst governor we've had. He's overridden Rick Perry as the worst governor we've ever had. That's how bad he is. The customs... We who know the old ways are well aware of the existence of a spiritual world invisible to the enlightened, just as one living in the kingdom but unaware of political machinations. That's interesting. We'll read more later. Quit humming in my ear, lady. I haven't got any people coming up here for me. Oh, something saw me. Oh. Coiled path landing discovered. So we're back near the coiled path. Coiled path. Ghost snake blesses the worthy. Ghost snake devours the unworthy. Ghost snake lives upon the coiled path. Once river that ran beside the coiled path was straight and long, but the ghost snake did not like that. He commanded the beasts to dig. He commanded the people to carve the ground. He commanded the rocks and water to move. Now the path river to get the river together coil like a waiting snake. The coiled path is not an easy path to walk, for ghost snake does not wish to be. Ghost snake hunts the path for prey, and its victims rise as spirits. These spirits forever walk the path. Huh, interesting. So we're back here now. Let's get back to the path. Oh, hello, Kigoti. This is the road, this is the road. This is the way. If you are a follower of Twitter, yes, I got a lot more aggressive with Craig Abbott, but I'm just tired of his shit. I'm calling him out. I'm confronting him. I'm asking people to do the same. It's time to hear him to understand that the majority of Texans likely stand against him, not with him. Just like we stood against Trump. And no, I don't count the voting in Texas as a clear indication of everything, because Texas voting has been censored even before they tried this BS this year. They're just trying to censor it more. Likely without censored voting, there wouldn't be a Republican Party in Texas. They would have been gotten rid of years ago. There's no way with all our... okay, it's a city. There's no way with all our giant democratic cities that little farmlands are keeping the Republicans in control all on their own. Why you kill a niche for, you butt? What did the niche ever do to you? Well, okay. Where's the road at? I lost the road. Oh, we have a mission. The Silent Mire discovered. Oh, it's a city. It's an Argonian city, town thing. Hello, we were just skipping past so much stuff, we would have missed all this. Stick to the roads.
There is no hospitality here, stranger. Our village was attacked.
Well, attackers usually aren't very hospitable, but go ahead.
Kashidi pirates. They're raiding our village, taking slaves and supplies. I gathered our survivors here, but I won't leave without Leovata. Cursed cats! And where were the Dark Elves? Their fleet is supposed to guard the coast.
So ignoring their pirates, probably for Gnarth their roots or something, the Khajiit and the Argonians have always kind of been at arms with each other, including a few wars. For that matter, the Khajiit and Velen would have warred, and they're sometimes allies, including now. Who is Leovata?
My mate and our spiritual leader. She was in the village when the pirates attacked. I'm just an old salt rice farmer outsider. I beg you, find her and bring her back.
Will do.
Leovata is a skilled mage, but she is still just one Saxleel. Please, find her and bring her back safely.
Will do, Saxleel. You said Leo was your spiritual leader. What do you mean?
She guides us to live in peace and simplicity. She is the sun and rain that nourishes our small group. We came here to follow her teachings, to escape the violence of the world and live uncomplicated lives.
I already know what a Saxleel is. Well, I guess we'll do both of these.
We tried to follow the pure stream, but that path isn't always easy. Instinct tells us to form a fist and strike, especially when the enemy is upon us. But we are not warriors. We have no weapons or armor, and we are afraid.
Hey, you're literally wearing leather armor, and you have a bow on your back. What exactly is a Saxhleel? Saxhleel is an Argonian.
We are the Saxhleel. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here peacefully, tending our fields, until the pirates set upon us.
Okay.
Mud huts don't have a lot going for them, but at least they don't really burn.
Such terrible things happen here.
Wow, they all have voices.
My songs are silent now, for my heart mourns.
By the way, the Saxhleel, aka the Argonians, are one of the few races to still proudly use their own language when talking, especially to each other, instead of just purely adopting the Imperial language. Most of the other races, even this early in the timeline, pretty much speak Imperial all the time. But there's always stories of the Saxhleel talking to each other in Gel.
These bastards have taken prisoners.
Well, they are pirates.
Silent Mire used to be a busy place. Now I think I should find a new location to set up shop.
Okay. Pirates? You said there are pirates. Ah, there are the pirates. Hey, pirate. Curse you. Okay.
You are to blame for all this. You and your foolish mate.
Another Argonian.
You will all pay for your disrespect. I will have my revenge.
Okay. Lubata, I presume.
Egg brother, why couldn't you be content to stay with us in this warm, fertile place?
Ooh, egg. Okay, the egg brother actually means brother, like literal blood brother. They grew together in eggs. Who are you talking to?
Oh, I had. I thought you were my egg brother, Six the Night. He led them to us. He hated that my mate was the village elder. He even gave the invaders our sacred relics. Such treachery in our own clutch.
I also have to notice that none of these have like titles. Six the Night is usually what we're used to seeing Argonians called. Their titles, not their actual Saxhleel names. Though, in what I know from just history, the Saxhleel name, like Lilvata, usually translates into something like their title, like Six the Night. Lilvata might mean priestly lady or something. Perhaps I could help.
You are not Saxhleel. Why would you help us? Still, I should not refuse such an offer. The Khajiit stole our sacred stones, and their sorceress took our Hist branch. He brought it all the way back from Black Marsh when he settled here.
I'll find your lesser
Hurry.
relics.
The Khajiit do not care about what they stole. They could damage the relics. Can you get them back before that happens? If you do, meet me at the large rocks to the north of the village.
May I ask some questions?
I'll answer what I can, but ask quickly.
Where can I find the sorceress you mentioned?
We set up a tent for her along the shore. I'm sure you'll find her there, gloating over the treasure she stole from our village. And Six the Night gave her the Hist branch as a gift. That's the most profane disrespect a Saxhleel can show.
Six the Night is your bro?
Yes, as much as it pains me to admit it. My egg sack of a brother always believed he would be the next village elder, but Varazim was chosen instead. Six the Night always hated Varazim, but to doom us to slavery, I spit on my own egg brother.
Huh. Okay, the Khajiit aren't known for taking slaves, but I guess they could be selling them to the Dunmer. which I am. I don't take slaves. I'm a good donor. Oh, he's stepping on that dragonfly. I really have no issues with that. Step on all the dragonflies you want. Good look at GT. I think this place is infested. Look at us just dodging. Who needs to sneak when you have these kind of steals?
You think you could take the little trash from Maravar? Think again, clawless cur.
Got the wrench. And got some shoes. Shoes? Better shoes than I have? Yes they are. Because I have to freaking color them again, but whatever. More shoes. I think they're gonna show my toes. Not my toes. What are you at? 12 out of 15? Yeah. Put it all down. Not too worn, but you know, whatever. Cover sacred stones. Going to assume you guys have the sacred stones on you.
No!
Forgot to use Simburn in a fight. One sacred stone, some mediums, blah. Two sacred stones and some gold. Lots of dangerous summoners out here. For people, though. Also, I just heard a Nern root. Oh, two Nern roots in one place? That's rare. I need more pirates to kill. Hello, more pirates to kill. Two more. Down at Magica. Boo. Yeah. Use it. I am going to let y'all go around midnight, though. We'll only be doing about 3-ish hours. I'm had very little sleep since 2 nights ago. Finally been up for almost 48 hours now. So, midnight will give me a good enough sleep before I have to get up tomorrow and start doing things before I work. Oh, Lil Vata.
Found our stones and the branch.
Here you go.
I'm glad my trust was well placed. To lose the hist branch, that would have been too much tragedy for me. Six the Knight has caused me more than enough pain. How could he betray us to the pirate slavers? Is his heart really so full of hate?
He did blame you.
The Khajiit use chains and locks to bind the captured villagers. Find the key and set them free. It seems so simple when I say it, but I'm sure this river hides jagged rocks. It is beyond my abilities.
I'm pretty much a war mage. I'll do it.
Just a little advice. Start at that large tent. That's where I'd hide my key if I were a Khajiit. If you are not killed and left to the crabs, I will meet you at the meditation lounge when you are finished.
I will let your people go.
Watch for Six the Night. He is like a vile mist that slips through the narrowest of cracks.
Will it be safe for the villagers to return to Silent Mire?
Once free, they will hide in the marsh until the Khajiit are done looting our village. They're lazy creatures, easily distracted. They will grow bored and depart long before they can capture us again.
What about your belongings? Don't you want them back?
Only the sacred stones and the hist branch matter. Anything else they take is just a thing, unimportant and easily replaced. But the villagers, they cannot be replaced. Please save them.
Will do. You're nice. I like you. I have a mission popping up. Zenus. Zenus, here you are. Hello, Zenus.
Flea-bitten, mangy Khajiit. Those opportunistic, vile, simpering creatures are unworthy of the lives they possess.
Ooh, you're angry.
I'm watching the pirates and letting my anger rise like the ocean at high tide. The Khajiit must pay for their attack on our village. But my courage hasn't yet reached the level of my anger. I demand vengeance.
What would you have me do?
Burn their boats, kill the bastards, but most of all, get their wretched captain. I want Captain Sadir dead. He sleeps in his ship's rigging while we suffer. Ring the ship's warning bell to wake the cur. Here, use this torch to burn their boats. So
I will do it.
The Argonians of Silent Mire. Peaceful, meditative, calm, accepting. Well, not me. Our home was attacked. My friends killed. Of course I'm angry. Vengeance will make me feel better. So pile those cat corpses high.
I mean, sure. You're the side. Cat horses. Hi. I thought I was supposed to kill them. Where's the boats? Das Boots. Boats to burn. Look at the Khajiit captain. He's closer.
Glad to see you.
Oh. No. Oh, I need to get the key for them. Sorry, guys. I'll come back for you in a minute. I couldn't possibly just, like, remove your chains. What's the storm warning bell? Says in there, okay. I would think the storm warning bell would be out here, but whatever. A crafty monkey, really? The unexpected path start. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Our journey takes us. Did not expect us to,
Who has rung the bell and woken Sadir? Who has made me fall from my high place?
oh, is that just him falling apart? Okay. The Khajiit captain is dead. You guys should depart now. Burning more longboats, longboats. Nobody here to stop me? I don't know. Apparently they could care less. Okay, he's on the way there then. Okay. This is a farm up, by the way. Definitely not the... Oh wait, these are Argonians, not cats. They wouldn't be growing moon sugar. Or, I mean, they might be, but they're not the grower of moon sugars.
You look a little blood-stained. Smells like Khajiit blood. Smells like victory.
The captain and several other of their pirates are dead.
Then perhaps you understand how delicious revenge can be. Every insult and every slight must be returned in kind. You honor us, friend. Take this, and kill any who may wrong you.
I don't use axes, but I'll sell it. Oh, that's not what I want. He came over here to get some lighting amulet and we got caught up in cat pirates. Key.
Be gone, outsider. This is not your affair. Arrogant dry skin, meddling in the affairs of the Saxony.
You must be Seek the Knights.
And you're an outsider fumbling around in events you don't understand. Leave this place before you do something you'll regret.
Well, whatever. Eat me. Oh, speaking of, I should just take this drink anyway, and this drink. And I should drink. Something to help magic. Camino, really. This will increase amount of magic. Will increase magic recovery. Drink some tea. Oh.
Set it ablaze! Circle around.
Oh, you want some too? Okay, join the party. Oh, why are you picking up shit? Stop it. Rhodian captives here.
From this side.
Got he reses fast enough, it doesn't really count as wasting him anymore. Hello, friends. Oh, hello. Really, you picking fights over here?
Have you come to free me?
Apparently I'm fighting someone. Don't cook the Argonians. Rude. Have fun, guys. I got one more group of yours to rescue, I think. Go gold. Money, money, money.
You persist in annoying me. You are as irritating as a marsh fly. Why try to mend what is already broken beyond repair?
Show yourself and we can settle this.
You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords. I'll not be baited by your taunts. I'm long gone from this place, fool. You're speaking to an echo. You cannot harm me any more than you can hurt your own shadow.
I'll find a way to hurt my shadow. I mean...
And I will enjoy watching you fumble and fail. Go back to my sister and tell her of her thin-scaled mate's failure. Varazine was never worthy to lead the village. He couldn't stop me, and he was never worthy of my sister.
Couldn't stop you from what? Your butt? Oh, butt. Ah. Really?
My vengeance is...
Oh, that's you.
Have you rescued the villagers captured by the Khajiit?
Yes, and I met Cease tonight, or a shadow of him. Eventually, he has fled.
He fears
Unfortunately,
vengeance for all he's done, and he's right to be afraid. But he forgets the power of the Hist. I believe we can use the Hist to force him to return. Perhaps that is why he took the branch and gave it to the Khajiit in the first place.
How does that work?
It's said a Saxhleel can sometimes be called home by the Hist. I'll give you the branch. Use it to mark the door to my brother's home. If it summons him, kill seeks the night. Kill my brother.
Sure. Is this a tiny history? Is that what I'm looking at? Candles in the Hist branches. I don't know, I'm looking at it, but it was cool. Well, hello. Y'all have a freaking anchor off the shore. I just like watching that thing come down. Oh, where am I supposed to use it?
No! The Hist calls to me, pulls me back.
Die. How was I ducking? What did I just dip potato chip for? You want to teabag him? Okay. Dip potato chip. I'm gonna steal his shit. Oh, he's got ginkgo, he's got bread. Grub. Oh, bleh. Piles of something. Seaweed. Whatever. Your house sucks, dude. Okay, let's go check this out, shall we?
Your strength will be rewarded one day.
What? Did he just say our strength will be rewarded one day? That's a weird thing for him to say. Nothing there. Let's see what you got for me. Gold. Heavy. I'll check this out. And the empty soul gem. Sorry guys, I had to go visit the little Daedra's room. $264 experience for finding a way shrine. Oh, y'all are out here now. All better?
You have returned. Is he
It is done. Seeks the Knight is dead.
The traitor is dead. But that brings me no joy. I can only hope that Silent Mire will be left in peace once more. I'll return the branch to Leovata. Take this, friend. It's not much, but it's what we can spare.
Is it a staff? Ooh. I gotta level up. I don't know. Deshaun, I guess. Oh, I already have one. Okay. That, I guess. This one, maybe? I don't have room in my inventory. Sheesh. What did y'all just give me? I got for that. Definitely better for that. This will just toss. I could toss the other one. I could have sold that one. Toss. Okay, we'll keep anything above 30. 16 ones I don't even care about. 10. Ooh. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Nada. Despite my hard work, nothing new here. Yeah, we'll save those for later. I don't know what we'll use them for. Maybe we'll learn her new magic later. I guess we're done here. Yep. Now let's go return that amulet to that lady we were going to. Oh, hello. So advance just means super fast. Light, treasure map. Okay. This is the best one, Argonian again. Orc, Argonian. Shoes of Mother's Sorrow. Thank you, Dr. Ring. It goes up to 2385. Goes up, but it has some down parts. Nope. Yeah, leave it at that then. I'm starting to shoot. Oh. Oh, you're inside a house? In here, maybe?
Oh no, my poor wasps.
Wait. Dearest, I will not be in port for long, but I do have enough time to serve for a pot of tea with these friendly Argonians, and to draft a few quick letters. When the tide shifts, I will be at sea once more, pursuing those dastardly Rhaenyra pirates. But for Dias Khajiit, I will pursue these pirates to the world's edge if I needs be. You embarrass me with your constant need for declarations that I die in love, but rest assured that I echo your sentiments in return. Lately, I have been preoccupied. The Rhaenyra had raided our shores, trying to claim our lands as their own. I always knew that cats were territorial, but those Khajiit raiders pursue this as an obsession. Those pirates are relentless. On the rare occasions when we capture one, it is always the same frustrating dialogue. They are quick to speak of territorial rights and political reform, and so on and so forth. Really, I know the truth. They're little more than smugglers and sea raiders propping up their criminal activities behind the facade of ideals. They lie, and they shall pay. They scowl, these pirates. They sneer, even when held in bonds. They take pride in their contemptuous nature. In fact, it is reflected in their very name, Rhaenyra Kryn. I have heard it translated as the mercenaries Kryn and the smiling scum. The scum, it suits them well, but I prefer to call a knave a knave. They are smugglers and pirates and thieves to the last filthy cat. The Rhaenyra are swaggering fools. Do you know what the so-called code of their order is called? The foolish concept. Fools. I have intercepted their logs and records, and I know their ways. They kill without hesitation. They espouse bravery, yet run away when they're confronted with justice. They curry favor by giving trinkets to the poor. Then they claim to be benefactors when stealing from those of privilege. A thief is still a thief. Such insolence. They remind me of that servant we used to employ, the one who deigned to teach you how to dance. Do you remember him? The swarthy fellow who you privately? What cheek! Oh, or the gardener who lurked by your bedroom window while I was away. Or the mason who would linger in our salon pretending to work while staring at you. Knaves. World is full of knaves. Know that what I do this for more than my need to protect you and yours. I do this to protect our kingdom. I do this to secure our High King's domain by sea. Those knavish cats will never prevail. Well, I guess at least your wife isn't lonely while you're out chasing pirates. Forgive me for my digression. My need for justice consumes me. I fear I will be at sea pursuing the Rhaenyra for several more months, along with the crew of the raft of the Glenumbra. Yet I await the day I shall return to you. Okay, so these are Daggerfall area authorities, I guess, chasing down the pirates. In answer to your last question, yes, we can afford to hire those workers you requested to build an extension on the house. Make sure they aren't shirking their duties. We have to watch them closely. I nearly drained my teapot and worn out my welcome with these spiritual lizard folk, so I must away. Rest assured, those Rhaenyra pirates won't escape the relentless efforts of the Renton Navy. Yeah. I remain, as always, your affectionate and loving Captain Augustus Felipe, commander of the Raft of the Glenumbra. Huh.
You startled me. I thought you were a Khajiit pirate.
What are you doing here?
I couldn't just leave the wasps. I made a mixture that fooled them into thinking we're part of their hive. I thought they'd be wonderful guard creatures, but not so much. But I've got a new formula that should turn them into an angry army.
An army against the pirates? What do you need?
Let's see, a half-dozen wasp gizzards. But then you would have to get to my hut on the shore to make the concoction. I left my alchemy journal there. When it's made, toss the mixture onto the tree outside my hut. That will rile the wasps up.
You're lucky I am part alchemist.
I thought the wasps could be useful. I had some success with the process, as you can see by my sweet Chezik here. But they are skittish creatures, especially when they reach their full size.
You know, I could deal with this faster if you had a few gizzards to spare.
I was saving these. They're rather tasty when roasted and seasoned properly. Since you're helping us, it would only be fair to give you what I have.
How do I make the concoction after you collect the gizzards?
My hut has everything you need. A calcinator, an alembic, a mortar, and all the essentials. My alchemy journal should also be there. Just follow the instructions and you'll be good to go.
What goes into it besides the gizzards?
Don't worry, my My journal contains all the details. I wrote everything down. Ever since that accident with the fire salts and ectoplasm, my memory has been a bit shaky. Or was it fire salts and fly amanita? I can never remember exactly.
Is that how you pronounce that? I've always called it Amantia for some reason. Amanita. Fly Amanita. Alchemy's base mushrooms since Morrowind? Oblivion. Morrowind. Who, what, where, why, when. Dead pirate in the middle of the road. Wait, should they give me enough gizzards just to go off and do it? I didn't even have to get any. Okay. Would y'all like some wasp gizzards? I could make y'all some wasp gizzards. Sounds about as delicious as chicken gizzards. Which I don't eat. Because they're not that good. I know lots of people like to eat them. I'm not one of them. I've had them before. Chewy, hard to chew, not that tasty. This well-used Albiac calculator awaits your use. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Beer concoction. This mixture makes the wasp very angry for a few hours. Angry wasps will sting anything that doesn't smell like them. To make the furry concoction, grind 1 wasp gizzard into 3 lumps of troll fat and 2 pinches of whipfly powder. This makes a single dose. Important, for each additional dose made, add 1 extra pinch of powder to the solution. Stable. So, 1 gizzard into 3 troll fat and 2 powder. Powder plus 5 is 7. One wasp into 2 troll fat, so 2 times 6 equals 12. 2 times 6 plus 6, so 12 and 18. Hopefully I made that correctly. Okay, sort of worked.
You're back, and you're not full of stinger holes.
I made the mixture. The wasp became very angry.
I heard their angry buzzing from here, and the yelps of the Khajiit. That's wonderful. You would make a good alchemy apprentice, but some other time. I've too much to do right now.
Sounds good.
The wasps like you now. They shouldn't attack you anymore. Not unless you hit them first. They're smart creatures. Certainly smarter than Khajiit.
Sounds good. Friends with the wasps. Are they going to be yellow now when I look at them? Shush your face. I'm looking for wasps. Yep, wasps are now yellow. Just legs sticking out of the ground. One of these days we're going to give this damn amulet to this lady. Is this not the road we're heading towards? Ah, here we go. Okay. Back to giving this amulet to this poor lady. What's all the rattling next to me? Let's go get this. Oh, you're a guild trader. I can't sell shit to you, dude. Well, is this an entire city? Calderic Fortress. Also, Sky Shard. Pet guards. Hello, guys. Fortress surrounded by like a ton of sea. Oh, I'm being accosted.
So who's this walking into the fortress? Hold there. Visitors to Taldaic Fortress must adhere to protocol. We have very strict rules here.
Excuse me, I was yawning. You bore me with your face. No, I'm kidding. Of course. Tell me what you expected.
You should immediately report to General Gavrin Redoran at Taldaic Keep on the far side of the compound. A word of advice? The General has been somewhat erratic lately. Don't ask him too many questions.
What do you mean by erratic?
Let's just say he's been somewhat unpredictable. And he sees spies around every corner. You don't want to get him angry, trust me.
I'll bear that in mind. Also going to completely ignore your command to go give this damn lady her thing. I don't have much respect for House Veteran in the first place. I guess we got missions to do in this place, whatever this place is.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's Watch.
Okay.
Leave me to my grief.
I found this amulet upon the coiled path. Was Riza your daughter?
Let me see that. By the three. My poor, darling Risa. I miss her so much.
I found her journal as well. Her last thoughts were about you, but I didn't pick it up because, you know, pocket space.
We had such an argument before she left. That was the last time I saw her. But to finally find out what happened to her, to get her amulet, it makes the pain a little less intense.
I hope this helps ease your sorrow.
I'll wear it always, to remember my beautiful, brave Risa. Thank you so much for easing an old woman's grief.
No problem. Thank you for the ring.
My sorrow is great to have caused you pain. I wish you would not grieve any longer.
I'm a bit more at peace now that I have Risa's amulet. I feel like I can sense her presence sometimes. Like she's watching over me.
Oh, where'd she go? I was trying to talk to her, actually. Are you serious? Or do something new? Ooh, nope. Took off the old Plague Doctor ring we just got. So let's see. This one. Get it now. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff we can sell. I almost hit a power button. Where's the chef at?
An army travels on its stomach, and this one won't get anywhere without me.
I mean, that sounds interesting way to walk, I guess. I look at her beets with goat cheese. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. That or that, or that or that or that, or that, or that. Thank you for making me a little bit richer. Okay, let's go talk to the butt who owns this place. House Redoran. House Redoran is one of the major houses of Dunmer culture, under the three. Think of them as lead governmental nobles.
Don't be foolish, Captain. Boredom is the only danger these soldiers face.
General, we must enforce protocol. If...
Enough. Not another word about protocol, Captain. Remember your place. Don't just stand there with your mouth open. You're attracting flies. Speak!
General Gavin Redoran? I was told to present myself to you. Oh, he's not just Redoran, he's a general.
No matter how often I punish them, some of these soldiers must adhere to rules and regulations. Where's the fun in that, I ask you?
Huh?
Since you're here, I think we have a Nord spy in the fort. Expose this spy and I'll make you a captain.
Aren't Nords part of the Pact?
That's what makes the spy so dangerous. And never question my orders again. Never! Go expose Ragnar Stormcrag for the spy she is. I command it. Now get out of here, both of you. I have things to do.
Okay. Captain, may I talk to you about how crazy your boss is? Should we put him down? He's a Redoran, I don't mind putting him down.
You there? Hold a moment.
You sound Nordic.
What fresh madness has the General come up with today, hmm?
He thinks you're a Nord spy.
Well, that's a new one. I've been the General's bodyguard for nearly a decade. If I was plotting against him, I think I'd have made my move by now.
He wants me to expose you.
I'm risking my neck telling you this, but I don't know what else to do. I think the General's gone mad. One moment he sees traitors everywhere, the next he's canceling security patrols. There's no telling what crazy whim will spur him on next.
You certainly don't seem like a spy.
I've devoted my life to protecting the General and helping the Pact. That's why I need to find out what's wrong with him. Maybe you can help me?
What do you need me to do?
The General ordered me to stay out of his quarters on the lower level. He's never done that before, and I want to know what he's hiding. He's posted a guard, but if you can get past him and search the room, maybe you can find out what's going on?
You know, one of my other characters having a lot of issues like this, and it's always a certain dream Daedra, so I'm assuming this is going to be Daedric.
Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Something's not right here. I won't rest until we figure it out.
Is there anything you can do to help?
The General accused me of being a spy. If I'm caught snooping around, he'll arrest me. I can't very well protect the fort while I'm locked in a cell, can I?
You need to give me something to go on.
Well, I do know that the guard watching the General's quarters, Defender Furen, hasn't been paid lately. Maybe you can use that, hmm?
Oh, that's it?
Best I can do on short notice. Sorry.
Hold on, I gotta go downstairs to expose the spies. Hey, are you a spy?
Move along. There's nothing to see here.
I need to look around.
Look somewhere else. These are the General's private quarters. He doesn't allow visitors.
Haven't you noticed how strange the General's been acting? I'm just trying to help him.
He hasn't been himself lately. That's true. All right. Here's the key to his locked furniture. But remember, I'm watching you.
I'll only steal everything. This nightstand contains a pristine comb, a silver container filled with musky lotion, and a neatly folded handkerchief. A fine coating of dust covers everything. Nothing in here has been touched in a long time. General Order 12008. Disciplinary action against Captain Valectorino is necessary for insubordination and deflation of moral of Taldaic Fortress, with unnecessary adherence to foolish protocol. What? The captain's punishment? Execution. What? Public notice of promotion. A personal aide from Mournhold shall be appointed as retainer and stationed in the mess tent. He shall be accorded respect and asked no questions. Failure to adhere to this order shall result in harsh disciplinary action. What? This wardrobe holds finely tailored dress uniforms. Thin layer of dust covers the uniforms. None of these outfits have been worn recently.
Go in peace, stranger. But be quick about it.
Oh, I'm done. What's that?
Captain Deronal, at your service.
A moment every time, Captain.
A moment is all I can spare, I'm afraid. The General is already greatly displeased with me.
Did you do something wrong?
I wish I knew. I've always served dutifully, followed the will of the Tribunal, and defended the fortress with honor. I've even been enforcing the General's nonsensical orders, usually against my better judgment.
I saw a degree on the General's desk. He intends to execute you for insubordination.
I am a soldier, loyal to my house and the Ebonheart Pact. I am sworn to obey my superiors without question. I don't have the luxury of questioning orders, no matter how suspect. If I am to be executed, so be it. Until then, leave me to my duty.
Well, that's very blind of you. Really?
I can't take much more beatings, extortion, taking whatever they damn well please. Someone should stand up to those thugs.
What thugs?
Shh, not so loud. You're gonna get me in trouble. The Sentinels have sent more than a few soldiers to the healers for less. Besides, you're a stranger here. You shouldn't get involved.
That's never stopped me before.
Well, the Sentinels certainly wouldn't expect you to challenge them. But they're a mean bunch. And deadly. Look, if you're determined to get involved, have a chat with Commander Talden in the training yard. He's their superior. Don't risk your neck on my account.
Tell me more about the Sentinels.
They've always had a mean streak. Don't get me wrong, they're great warriors. But ever since the General made them the camp enforcers, well, let's just say they've become overly enthusiastic. I probably shouldn't say any more.
I'm here to help. Everything stays between you and me, I promise.
Well, all right, but you didn't hear this from me. Since the General made them camp enforcers, the Sentinels have become brazen criminals. They're even forcing people to pay for protection. Nund refused to pay. Now he's got 3 broken fingers.
That's not right. Anything else you can tell me?
Oh, I've already said too much. I don't want any more trouble than I've already got. If you wanted to know more, talk to Commander Talden. Just watch yourself. The Sentinels can be fearsome enemies.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't risk your neck on my account.
hear about Marcellus? Poor bastard got it in his sleep. They're still looking for the guy that did it. Just goes to show that no one is safe, I guess.
When you're able to slip away unnoticed, find the others in the ruins by the river. I ordered the soldiers to avoid the area, so you should have no trouble. Recite this note after you eat it. Durell Gavoni. I will burn you 2 cinders. Sorry about that, I got distracted.
What can I do for you?
I understand you have a problem with the view of your soldiers.
Let me guess. You've been talking to Furbin. A decent cook, but doesn't have the sense Azura gave a sheep. You should learn to leave well enough alone. Just walk away. This isn't your concern.
So you'll continue to allow these soldiers to terrorize the fort?
It's not up to me. General Garvin made them enforcers. That gives them the authority to do whatever they want. If I so much as mention it, I'm as good as dead. Sorry, but I'm not sticking my head through that particular noose.
Maybe I can.
You could try. The Sentinels are all about power through intimidation. The only way to stop them is to beat them at their own game. Challenge their fiercest warriors to face you in combat. Defeat them, and you break their hold on the camp.
If that's the only way to end this, then I will fry them.
I don't think I received your tribute today. Pay up.
Time to pay, Citadel. Face me in combat.
I was hoping for more of a challenge. Since you don't look so tough, I'll let you have the first strike. You don't look so tough. Mercy, I yield.
I got distracted. Again.
What do you want?
The days of terrorizing the fort are over. Face me in combat.
Another fool with a death wish. But for the sport of it, why don't you make the first strike? If it doesn't kill me, I'll finish you off quick. You don't look so tough.
You're coarse.
I surrender.
Effect immediately. I want you all to stop discussing any unconfirmed rumors or unusual sights and sounds in and around the fortress. This kind of idle chatter hurts the morale of your fellow soldiers and is nothing more than idle speculation and rumor mongering. Any reports of suspicious activity should be brought immediately to me for review. Please deposit your reports in the circular receptacle beside my desk. Trash, you mean?
You're standing too close.
Sentinel's days of terrorizing the fort are over. Face me in
Another
combat.
fool with a death wish. But for the sport of it, why don't you make the first strike? If it doesn't kill me, I'll finish. You don't look so tough.
Mercy, I yield. I don't believe it. I thought the Sentinels would make mincemeat out of you.
I beat them all pretty quickly. Half distracted.
Ha! You surprised us all. Especially the Sentinels. I'd say their bullying days are over. Well,
Doubt it. Unfortunately, bullies are never fully bullied into being not bullied. Thank you for the sword. I'll sell later. Let's try. I thought he was a vampire there for a minute. Did you know that in Skyrim, originally you couldn't tell vampires by their eyes, but then when they updated with the new vampire pack, or DLC, sorry, they made the vampire's eyes red so they would be noticeable. And then there was a lady in... there was a lady who was like a major counselor, and you didn't know she was a vampire. It was part of the story that you'd find out later she was a vampire or something. Except for once that was on, her eyes actually turned red to display she was a vampire, killing half that surprise. Oh, I passed you right up, lady. Sorry.
How goes your investigation? Any luck?
I found this note. I think there's something suspicious about the General's new retainer.
The ruins? By the river? The General had them sealed off and commanded that the place was off limits. Curiouser and curiouser.
Tell me about it.
We need to find out more about the General's retainer. This Durel Gilveni. Why did the General send him into the ruins? And who are those others the note refers to,
I could go down there and take a look.
I was hoping you'd say that. If I disappear, someone might notice and raise an alarm. The entrance to the ruins is down by the river, beyond the mess tent. If you find anything of significance, take it directly to Captain Valek.
On my way. Ah, Daedric ruins. I love the Daedric ruins. They're so pretty. I want to dress up my house as Daedric ruins. Or Daedric temples. Malborns. Shader. Oh, I thought you were dead.
Hey, over here! Help me! Thank the three! You don't look like one of these mad Morborn cultists.
Who are you and how'd you get locked up down here?
I'm Sir Riven, a soldier from the fort. I might have crept down to the river to enjoy a quiet drink away from my superiors. But don't look at me like that. Anyway, these stupid cultists grabbed me. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here.
I'll get you out of there.
One of those Morborn must have the key. And one more thing. One of them was carrying around a creepy Daedric book when they brought me in. They took it into the lower tunnels. If you get the book, I could use it to explain my absence.
Sure.
Don't kill me! Someone help!
What are you carrying back here?
I saw what you did to my fellow Morborn. I don't want to end up like the others out in the Great Hall.
So tell me what's going on.
We're the Morborn. You can't order us around. We control your general. We control your fortress. You're too late to stop us this time.
How do you control the General?
Morborn put events into motion you can't comprehend, let alone stop. Your general is dead.
and his body lies in the caves below. Let me go, and perhaps I'll convince my mistress to kill you quickly.
That was the wrong thing to say to me. Apparently I had a knife on me. I knew. Oh, hello. Dead. Oh, Gerald's demise. You know, the skeletons.
You have disobeyed my orders for the last time.
I'm sorry, I did not know this was a boss fight. I thought we were gonna talk.
You're stronger than these Marlborn idiots. Laid waste. Rocks will break this land.
Yeah, he's dead twice over. Really? Thinking. Unknown recipe. Still going the right way. You know, guys, I think... What time is it? 1:30. This might be our last mission for the night. I am floundering just because I've been awake forever. Apologies. But we will stream one more time for the end of summer on Sunday. We won't get to do it tomorrow. I guess we're just going to fight these people. You know what? I'll get done with this mission and see what I want to do, and I'm done with it. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Why is it so dark? Just get out of here. What's going on? Also, this guy.
You're back! Did you get the key and the book?
Found the key and the book.
Oh, that's a relief. Now get me out and give me the book. I need to report in to Sergeant Marl. Maybe you could put in a good word for me? Tell him how brave I was?
Sure, whatever.
Thanks, friend. I'll figure out a way to reward you back at the fortress.
No reason not to help you out. I got nothing against you. Avoiding a hostile pursuer for several seconds without getting hit may allow you to escape through a door. Also, if you get further away enough from the pursuer's place of origin, turn around and punch him in the face, they'll go back. Sergeant, Marlborn.
Sarvin here has told me an interesting story. Care to elaborate?
Yes, Sergeant. He engaged in Melbourne without regard for his own safety.
Normally, I wouldn't be quick to believe such a tale, but the book Sarvin brought back seems to support it. Take this for your efforts. Leave Sarvin to me.
Psst. Thanks again, friend.
Yes, thanks. I won't forget your help. Promise.
He sounded so happy there, and then he has a whatever. Oh, we didn't talk to the captain.
Aren't you done fixing that yet?
But people whispering in my ears is kind of creepy, but it...
Where have you been? Where's the General?
General was murdered by the Malborn, and the Dremora took his place. I recovered his signet ring.
Of course. The General's madness, the strange sounds coming from the ruins. It all makes sense now. We were so blinded by protocol we couldn't see it. I'll assume command immediately and send troops to deal with the Malborn. Thank you.
Thank Ragnar. She knew something was wrong and convinced me to look into it.
Just like a headstrong Nord to throw protocol to the wind. Perhaps we could all learn from her. Excuse me, my friend. I believe I have an officer to promote. Ah, Stormcrag. Good timing. Come here.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
News of the General's death will spread quickly. We must maintain order.
More Dark Elf discipline and protocol? That's what caused this mess.
That's why I want to appoint you as my aide and advisor, so our discipline doesn't blind us again.
Me? Yes. I'd be happy to help keep the fortress on track.
Superb work. The Pact stands strong thanks to people like you.
Wakanda forever. I saw that.
Captain Doronil made me his second in command. We'll have Taldaic Fortress in top form by week's end.
Okay, I guess that's the end of this mission here. What time is it? We're at 1:30. Let's play a little bit longer. I know I am basically like about to pass out on stream, but you know. I kind of want to go do things. I want to play a little more. Said Ryan Reynolds something. Oh yeah, if you want Fortnite right now. Yeah, excuse my stomach. On Fortnite right now, if you head towards you can go straight or right. Tharn? Let's go do Tharn. Tharn's across the way though. Technically we need to go up here and go around. So now let's go do that then. Technically let's follow the road. The road. Anyway, if you go to Fortnite right now, Ryan Reynolds, his name, has a skin now. His big, it's like the good guy, the free guy or whatever his name is, but he's buff, and in the commercial he showed up in, he's creepy. It's a pretty cool skin. I got it. Okay. Manual Spellcraft. The beginning spellcaster. The most powerful mages in Tamriel were once beginners. They all had similar early experiences. Wait a minute. We've read this before. Darn it. Where did we read it before? Oh, whatever. Mage's Guide. Level 5. Yeah. Let's go through the water. I'm not going to walk through the water. I am a dark elf. I will not walk through the water. Unless I absolutely have to. Unless it's part of the things I have to do. Hello, Shroom. This is a city we're heading into here? Or a ruin? Is it? Oh. You look dead.
Once again, my people need me, but I dwindle and fade.
You're Saint Padolf? Are you really the Saint Padolf?
I was. Now I am but a remnant of my former glory. Magistrix Vox shattered my reliquary and reduced me to my current state. You need my blessing to defeat her, but as I am now, I cannot bestow it.
What can I do?
Restore my reliquary. Find the pieces scattered about the shrine and bring them to Master Aaron at the central dais. When I'm made whole, I can help you prevail against Vox.
I'll recover the pieces of your reliquary.
Many of my priests died fighting the Daedra, who now defiled the shrine. Those who remain seek to gather the pieces of my reliquary. Speak to Priest Deline, who is best favored of my servants. I know she still lives.
Okay. So, he is Veloth, a hero. Where are you going? A hero. Ancient hero. Helped found, like, this entire area. Hello, Daedra. Clan fear. Hooray. Y'all know I just love Clan fears. Sit down.
Over here! We need help to close these portals. By the skull of the saint. Sacrilege, blasphemy, and heresy.
What's going on?
Saint Veloth said someone would come to aid us. Magistrix Vox opened Daedric portals within these holy grounds. They're like wounds in the world. Now all sorts of vile creatures pour through and attack us.
Kind of seen them before.
We tried to close the portals, but Vox was clever. She used dark magic to tie each portal to a watcher. You have to kill the watchers to close the portals. That's how many of us died. Please close them. Then find me by the central dais.
Everybody's meeting by the dais.
Near the portals. If you don't kill them close to the portals they guard, another one of the creatures pops up to take its place. Blasted Vox.
So we gotta stay near the portal. Okay. One portal down. Reliquary stone. Taken. Oh, Remora. What's that noise? And dead. Swear I saw something else around here. It's crazy. And dead. And nothing I really use. Well then, apparently I'm just gonna jump. Oh, but where do I win? Shoes carried by the Watcher. Hello, fellow mages. I'd like to take your armor, please. Okay, you guys up here.
I may not look it, but I'm glad to see you.
The danger portals are closed.
Thank you. Your efforts have lifted the morale of the priests and acolytes, giving us all hope. We are in your debt.
I only wanted to help.
Three bless you and thank you. Now we can see about restoring some order to this chaos.
One more regular quarry pendant. Over here. Over here. I got this one. Did I get this one? Huh. Back to where I was just at.
It will take time to deal with the data that came through before you close the portals. We'll be busy for a while, it seems.
I have several pieces of Saint Philoptral cutlery.
Saints bless you. But we have an even bigger problem. In all the chaos, we just discovered that the Saint's Holy Skull is missing. One of my priests saw a Daedroth carry it off. We must recover it.
The big alligator things.
Acolyte Clean's on the trail of the Daedroth that took it. I saw him follow the thing toward the western crypts. Now, please hurry before that beast damages our holy relic.
It's just ahead of some dead guys. Do we have to? Oh well, at least it wasn't carried by one of the damn Clanfear.
I thought I was the only one fool enough to be sneaking around this place. Are you trying to get killed? Run for it while you can!
Are you tracking the Daedroth?
I am, though I wish I wasn't. What a monster. But it's got the sacred cranium, I'm sure of it. It stalked off this way, and I sneaked after it.
Where is it?
It went into the crypt. You can probably follow it just by its odor. It smells like a hot forge. Are you going after it? Because I'm not. That thing breathes fire.
Sure. Lightning's attacking. Oh, hello. Okay, let's go meet the Hooligan.
Please, hurry. My time is running out.
Hey, talk to him? Okay.
Make haste, or soon I will be no more.
Got your head.
Take it to the dais and place it with the reliquary pieces. Vox believed that when she shattered my reliquary, she removed me from this battle. Your deeds have foiled her scheme. She wants to return to a simpler time, when our people worship the good Daedra. But that time is past. Nonetheless, she wields my hammer, Veloth's judgment. I used it to defend our people. She uses it for revenge.
How did she acquire such an artifact?
The tribunal has long held it in their care. Mad and reckless, Vox stole it from their temple. Now I am fading and my connection to this plane becomes more tenuous. If you would restore my reliquary, delay no longer.
Oh, he did. Goodbye, Veloth. Nice knowing you. I just threw everything up there. St. Benoth is back.
I am returned to my customary ethereal vigor. Thanks to you, my child.
Any advice how I should proceed against the Vox?
Vox possesses my hammer,
Vox.
the Judgment. Like any such artifact, it can be used for good or turned to darker purposes. But all is not lost. I can protect you from the hammer's powers.
What are those powers?
When Judgment falls, Vox kills her target and traps its soul. The trapped souls feed her power, making her stronger than other mortals. Few can survive the hammer's strike, but you shall.
How?
I shall bestow upon you my blessing. Imbued with the power of my holy favor, the hammer cannot kill you, but it will send you to where the other souls are trapped. You shall free Vox's prisoners and thus break her power.
I'll do my best.
Go now, exalted by my blessing, to Eidolon's Hollow. Stop Magistrix Vox and put an end to her madness.
Sure. Hold on, I got... I can't even use the shield you're trying to give me. This, this, this. This.
I am returned. Go now.
Oh dear. He's in pain. I'm sure Darlin is fine. I probably shouldn't worry.
Who is Darlin?
Healer Darlin. He was headed to Eidolon's Hollow to tend to the wounded. He wanted Dreamora hearts. He uses them to craft healing potions. I collected a few, but he was gone by the time I returned. How will he make his potions without them?
What can I do?
I followed you around and collected hearts from the Dreamora you killed. Easiest job I've had in weeks.
Oh.
Darlin can make strong healing potions out of them. It's a wonder that something beneficial can come from these creatures.
I'll take the hearts to Eldon's Hollow. Okay, guys, we're gonna call this a night. I got to get to bed. It's only like been a 2-hour shift today, but that's gonna happen. Almost 2 hours exactly. Our final summer stream will happen on Sunday. In the morning. No, yeah, in the morning. That's right. So Sunday morning we will stream. Tomorrow we will not stream. Today is replacing tomorrow's stream. And then Monday will be our first of the school streams, and it'll be one of 2 for next week. That said, when we come back to our Dunmer lady here in a week or so, we'll be heading to give this guy some hearts, and then heading to this old grumpy guy over here. One day we'll reach all the way over here and start up Darvish Quest missions again. Promise. We also can choose... Oh no, sorry, this is the wrong person, never mind. Our next time we come play Elder Scrolls, which probably will be Sunday, we'll be heading back to Grathwood with our Dominion quests. And I do believe we talked to the Brand or whatever, for the naturist peoples over here for those missions right off the bat. And that's pretty much all I have here. We will be doing Fortnite on and off again. We'll try and just kind of rotate everything in Fortnite and the 3 ESO things as evenly as possible. Again, starting Monday, it'll be much rarer for me to stream. I'll still stream as much as possible, just not going to be as much possible as the kid during the summer. I hope you all enjoyed the really prolific streams during the summer. And once summer starts back up, it'll be a little more prolific again. Or once maybe the COVID calms down, if that even happens. But I logically do not see that happening. Especially not with irresponsible governors like Greg Abbott. I don't see that happening this year. It's probably going to get a lot worse before it even starts to get better. We're going to have with what we're going for in Texas, herd immunity means us that got vaccinated are going to live, while a bunch of the people who didn't are going to pass away. And then they're going to take some of us who got vaccinated with them. And in the end, this disease will probably go away when there's not enough of the unvaccinated to spread it around and mutate it. And it could have gone better, but we have a bunch of really, really selfish people. Really just utmost selfish people. Especially the conservatives. You know. But that's just who they are. It's how they've always been. They've been like that since I was a kid. It's just, you would think they would care a little more during this time. But in the end, what can we do? So we're going to call this a night, and I will see you Sunday morning, fairly early. Probably not too early, but whenever I get up, probably around 7 or 8. And we'll do a 3 to 4 hour shift. I think I'll work a little later that day. Don't expect to see me tomorrow unless something happens, but I really don't expect to come on. Always feel free to check out my Twitter, SephirothEX. I post a lot of relatable stuff there, so you'll have to forgive me, but it happens. Or you can check out my Facebook page, also SephirothEX, that has no politics on it whatsoever, and only posts about this. I think I forgot to post tonight's thing on there. And of course, check out my YouTube, the one SephirothEX special videos on it. And, who's laughing? And you can watch all the VODs from there forever. They'll stay on there forever, unlike Twitch, which will get rid of the VODs after a certain amount of time. And I think that's it for the evening. We'll see y'all. We'll keep up Fortnite after Thursday, definitely. So the thing is, we're going to be doing ESOs on just every few days. But if we pass up a Thursday and Fortnite becomes mission heavy, our next stream after that Thursday will be Fortnite. And we'll continue Fortnite until the missions are done. And of course, I'll continue to play Fortnite on my own free time sometimes maybe, but I probably won't get a lot of that. And of course, once all the construction is done around my house, we'll continue trying to finish up that thing. But I hope you all are enjoying these streams. I'm appreciative to y'all in the VOD that come watch me. Appreciative to Jan and the few who come watch me live. I hope you are having fun. And I will see you all later. Peace and out.